இன்றைய சர்வதேச கருத்தரங்கில் இன்டர்நேஷனல் கான்ஃபரன்ஸில் சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக பங்கேற்றிருக்கிற எங்களுடைய திராவிட முன்னேற்றக் கழகத்தினுடைய பொதுச் செயலாளரும் நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினருமான அன்புக்குரிய சகோதரி திருமதி கனிமொழி அவர்களே, இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியிலே பங்கேற்று சிறப்பித்திருக்கிற மாண்புமிகு சமூக நலன் மற்றும் மகளிர் உரிமைத்துறையினுடைய அமைச்சர் திருமதி கீதா ஜீவன் அவர்களே, தமிழ்நாடு மாநில மகளிர் ஆணைய தலைவர் திருமதி எஸ் குமாரி அவர்களே, சோசியல் வெல்ஃபேர் அண்ட் உமன் எம்பவர்மெண்ட் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டினுடைய பிரின்சிபல் செக்ரட்டரி மிஸ்டர் சிறு ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, சீனியர் வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட் ஆஃப் இன்டர்நேஷனல் ஜஸ்டிஸ் மிஷன் மிஸ்டர் கிளாரி வில்லிங்சன் அவர்களே, மிஸ் யூனிவர்ஸ் சிங்கப்பூர் மிஸ் பிரியங்கா அனுசியா அவர்களே, யுனைடெட் ஸ்டேட்ஸுடைய கன்சுலேட் ஜெனரல் மிஸ்டர் கிறிஸ்டோபர் ஹட்ஜஸ் அவர்களே, டைரக்டர் ஆஃப் நேஷனல் சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி ரிசர்ச் கவுன்சிலுடைய டாக்டர் இ காளிராஜ் அவர்களே, மெம்பர் செக்ரட்டரி திரு அமுதவழி ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, Honorable members and member secretary of the Tamil Nadu State Commission for Women, Trimadi Bhavani Rajendran, member Women's Commission, other officers and staff of the Tamil Nadu State Commission for Women, delegates and officials from various international institutions and organizations, other invitees and August gathering of this function, ungal anevarukkum en vanakkam. I deem it honor to stand before you today and address the crucial topic of global trends in crime against women. Women, an integral part of society, deserve to live a life free from fear and insecurity, not only as a fundamental right but as a basic human right. Promoting social justice is the primary concern of our Dravidian model government of Tamil Nadu. The empowerment of women is the main aspect of social justice, and our government, headed by our Thalapathy, Honorable Chief Minister, is committed to it. மகளிருக்காக கட்டணமில்லா பேருந்து பயணம், which means free bus travel for women and girls in the state என்பதில் துவங்கி, மகளிர் உரிமை தொகை, which means 1,000 rupees will be provided to women heads of eligible households என்பது வரை. Our government have launched many welfare and innovative schemes for the social and economic development for women. Now this Mahalir Urimai Thogai concept has become a compulsory one in the election manifesto of every political party in India. And I am proud to say that our government, headed by the Honorable Chief Minister Thalapathy, is a pioneer for this concept. The persistent issue of crime against women demands immediate attention and collective efforts. Despite the existence of numerous laws and penalties, offences like rape, murder, dowry deaths, human trafficking, kidnapping, and abductions against women are on the rise. Each and every one of these offences should be dealt with individually and collectively as a social and legal menace, so that they can be curtailed by appropriate defense and counter actions. Addressing these issues actually require a multi-pronged approach involving education, awareness, stringent laws, and social transformation. In many cases, laws need to be modified to suit the present social, economic, living and political conditions. Reform measures should be include educating the public about the offences against the women, educating women about their rights under the law, training of the social workers to assist female women victims, bringing more offenders into courts, creation of women's association at local, district, state and national levels to fulfill advocacy roles, etc. Beyond this, we have to think about fighting against the crimes and offences against women in social media, internet, artificial intelligence, etc., Since these are uncovered areas of knowledge, due to scientific advancements, law needs to be updated in these areas to combat crimes against women. We are celebrating the centenary year of our former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Muttavanaringa Dr. Kalaignar. On this occasion, as a Minister of Law of this state, I want to mention two specific legislative areas in which the state of Tamil Nadu is the forerunner. Tamil Nadu is the first state under the Chief Minister of Dr. Kalaignar to give share for women in joint family compulsory property as early as in 1989, and even before the Union government could bring any law in this regard. Likewise, Tamil Nadu enacted the Prohibition of Harassment of Women Act in 1998, long before the Union government could bring such legislation. These are worth mentioning in this conference, since crime against women can be curtailed by socio-economic development of women in the state, supported by legislative actions. Our government is committed to guarantee enforcement of rule of law in the state so that access to justice can reach to and felt by common public. Rule of law does not allow any bias, including gender bias. Our Honorable Chief Minister ensures law and order by properly applying the rule of law, and consequently, crimes and offences could be reduced to a greater extent in general and particularly against women. Government of Tamil Nadu have already constituted 22 fast-track Mahila courts in the cadre of district judges and 32 additional Mahila courts in the cadre of judicial magistrates for the exclusive trial of cases of crime against women. In addition, 16 special courts have also been constituted for exclusive trial of cases under the POCSO Act, and constitution of 4 courts are under process. A special court is functioning in Coimbatore for trial of cases under the Domestic Violence Act. Empowerment through education plays a pivotal role in preventing crimes against women. By imparting knowledge and promoting a sense of self-worth, women are better equipped to recognize their rights and stand up against any form of abuse or violence. Communities, institutions, and individuals need to collaborate in fight against the crime, creating safe spaces, offering support systems, and addressing social attitudes that perpetuate violence are steps towards a more secured future for women. Nowadays, in many forms of crimes like online and cyber crimes, we lost even the geographical limits and unable to see the face of offenders. We have to fight against these crimes collectively at international level, and no state or country could be able to take action against them individually. A recent report of the National Crime Record Bureau reveals that Delhi continues to remain the most unsafe metropolitan city for the women in India, while Chennai is ranked among the top 10 safest cities for women as per an independent study published recently. This shows the remarkable efforts taken by our Tamil Nadu Chief Minister in this bigger issue. But our aim is clear-cut that our state of Tamil Nadu should be ranked to be the safest place for women as pioneer in gender equality and women's safety and empowerment. We are hopeful to achieve it in the near future. I feel very much grateful for having present here and grace this occasion.
உடனுக்குடன் செய்திகளை அறிந்து கொள்ள IF Tamil பெல் ஐக்கனை கிளிக் செய்யுங்கள்.